Hello everyone, Angel here. Welcome back to my channel. Today is Friday, and there is a tropical depression or hurricane headed this way, and I'm going to prepare because the last two storms that have come through have flooded the city and taken me by surprise, and I don't want that to happen. So this is me prepping for a hurricane right now. So it's just a tropical depression, so it could be a tropical storm, it could be a hurricane. Look, we've had one of these things pop up in the Gulf one night and be a tropical depression and then all of a sudden turn into a hurricane too. And you know, all that happened overnight, and you just don't know what's going to happen. And like I said, I've been completely unprepared in the last two storms, and I'm just not going to let that happen to me this time. So before everyone starts going nuts, I'm going to go buy some water, I'm going to go buy some bread, I'm going to go buy some peanut butter, because I know those are the three things that are going to keep my kid happy during this time, just in case we're stuck in the house or she's not going to school or whatever. I'm pretty much thinking that Wednesday is going to be canceled here in Southeast Texas. We're on the 5-day outlook right now, and it has it like coming directly to where I live. And so Sunday, it's going to be a little bit more definitive on what's going to happen, but I don't want to wait till then because I know how people are. And we're going through this COVID mess. Everybody's going to be going to the grocery store, so I at least want to get the things that I need. If you're new here, my name is Angela. I lost 200 pounds, fell in love with running, and now I'm trying to live the healthiest life I possibly can while raising a toddler. And I'm wearing a hat because I don't want to comb my hair today. Things are getting spicy with our hurricane thing. So we were worried about our tropical storm Marco, which has now flipped and has gone to Louisiana. And now we are worried about tropical storm Laura, which will now be a hurricane when it hits land that is going towards us. But the lower lying areas have already called for a mandatory evacuation, and then the city of Port Arthur has called for a mandatory evacuation, which at 4 p.m. today, right now it's 1:30. I think that my city is going to call for a mandatory evacuation. So there are lots of things going on. So here's the thing about mandatory evacuations. City services will not be available to you if they call for a mandatory evacuation and something happens. So that's what I'm worried about with staying here, especially now that I have a child. Otherwise, I think that I would sweat it out, but I just don't think that that's the right thing to do. So now I need to make preparations for evacuations. I had already gone to the store to buy batteries and all of those things because my thing was that I was going to stay here and do all that. But if they call for an evacuation, I just don't think that it's the right thing to do. So now I have to move all of my patio furniture off of the patio because I don't want to have any issues.
About to catch a flight, I need to switch it up. Got that black boy joy, might do my dance on him. Take no disrespect, might put my hands on him. Hit this chicken, now she wanna marry me. But she gon' need some clothes.
This has gotta go, this has gotta go, this has gotta go.
To the city with my bank account on F. Giving rappers hell, I know they happy that I left. Hit the south in winter, I just put down my deposit. 82 degrees, I left that jacket in my closet. I'm in the mood for a switch.
So this has gotta go, water gun's gotta go, table's gotta go. Oh.
The stage and leave with money, that's a stick up. She picture perfect, so I told him I'm a flick up. Bill, I'm in the mood for a change up. I leave the city and return with my change up. They got amnesia, don't remember how they played us. They wanna knock me down, but somehow I just stay up. Hey, look, came in with the what's that? Left out with the who she. Laying game like 2D, I been kicking shit like Bruce Lee. Margarita to the brim tip, black denim need a slim fit. Same people that I flex with be the ones that I'm in the gym with. I'm a living legend, you a dead cause, and I'm dead ass. No, I'm dead right. Leaving early, but I'm here night. Long and short to keep the head right. Teed up out in Malibu.
Alright, so that's all my outside stuff. I got it moved. All right, my friends, it is Monday night, 8:45 p.m. and they just called for a mandatory evacuation. I'm pretty sure that the power is going to go out, which makes me so upset. I have so much stuff in my freezer that I'm probably going to lose. So I'm going to do my best to get all of the stuff taken care of.
I'm in the mood for a switch up. I hit the function, hit the rose till I hiccup. I hit the stage and leave with money that say stick up. She picture perfect, so I told him.
The next day.
Excuse me, I know it only will. It's 5:30 a.m. and things changed drastically overnight with this hurricane. So now they're saying that it's shifting more west, and now it's going to be a major hurricane when it hits land. Like I said, they called an emergency evacuation or mandatory evacuation last night where I live, for my county, last night at 8:30. It's going to be mad chaos today. Everybody was stuck on the roads last night, so I can't imagine what it's going to be like today. But we got to get out of here. This is not a place for us to be, especially with a little child. So, waiting on Willie to call me back so I can figure out what we're going to do. We have these 2 old dogs that we need to get moving, and I'm a little bit scared. So somebody who struggles with anxiety is probably flipping the F out right now. But I'm just trying to pack up all of the stuff so that I can still do business without being here, just in case something happens. Let's do this. All right, update time. I know that there are no time lapses happening here today because I am trying to move fast, and when you record, things take a little bit longer. Okay, so I have this collapsible crate right here that I think I'm going to put like electronics and stuff in. I have all the tiny tot stuff right here. That's her backpack. I have tons of other electronics right here. I pretty much cleaned off my desk. I need to go to my office to go get some extra stuff. I think I'm going to move my bike behind the door to brace it just in case the wind picks up. I'm going to take this big bag right here. I have my clothes packed right here, and that's just what I'm going to do right now. And then after I'm done with the basic packing around here, then I'm going to go get some coffee, go to my office, and get my computer and stuff over there, and clean out my freezer. That's going to be the rough thing. I kind of didn't think that the power was going to go out, but now with the change in force, I'm pretty sure that the power is going to go out, and I'm going to lose everything in my freezer. And I've been stockpiling food because of the, at the beginning of the pandemic, everything was different. So about to lose a whole bunch of food, but it's okay. I'll take with me what I can. I'll put the rest in the bags, and hopefully, worst case scenario is that I don't lose power. Okay, we are on our way. Hopefully, I've been told that there's not any traffic, so hopefully.
And Autumn has to play her sister.
So hopefully there's no traffic and that this goes smoothly. But it's 11 o'clock. It's time to go. Got the Dunkin'.
Now I'm gonna play the anthem.
Let's hit the road.
Mommy, I'm gonna play the anthem.
This is the largest city in Texas, the fourth largest metro area in the United States. We're 7 of maybe 100 million Americans.
All right, so I barely made it out of town, and now I'm stuck in traffic. So this is not going to be a fun time, and I didn't make anything to eat. So at least the tot has gone to sleep, and this will be, hopefully the 2-hour drive doesn't turn into like a 7-hour drive. Hi everyone. I realized that I didn't finish like recording the video because, you know, evacuations are not a party. It's not fun. It's nerve-wracking, and it's kind of hard to leave your home thinking that you're not going to come back to it, or that it's not going to be in the state that you left it. So yeah, so I stopped recording because it was just a really stressful time, and pulling out a camera to document that just wasn't it. So I just wanted to say my city got very lucky here, and we got a calmer part of the storm. When we left, the storm was just supposed to be a category 2, maybe a category 3 when it was going to hit, and then all of a sudden the next day, on Wednesday, it was like it's going to be a category 4, almost category 5, and those are just not things that I want to sit around in. In the 3 years that my child has been alive, she's gone through Hurricane Harvey, which completely flooded the city. Last year, Hurricane Imelda, which flooded the city again, and now this time, she had Hurricane Laura that could have been, that's nasty. Go finish eating your food. And a Hurricane Laura, which could have been completely disastrous. We got lucky because if it would have just hit 10 miles west of where it hit, things could be different. If it would have hit 20 miles west of where it hit, things would have been a whole lot worse. And if it would have hit 30 miles west of where it hit, it would have been complete devastation around here. So I just want to say thank you to my sister for letting us hang out at her house and play and let my child play with her bunny.
Mom, why is this one the hot? You need the ball and the
What's the bunny's name?
bunny.
It's Bugs.
His name's Bugsy. Bugsy. Come get the Mom, why is she eating? Mom.
And just give us a safe place to stay while we waited out the storm. Thankfully, we were able to come back home. There were power outages. I don't even know if you can see me, but hurricane is over. We're back here. And the power, they're doing rolling power blackouts apparently because they're trying to get the power grid back on. So there was power, now there's not power. And I don't even know if it was worth it to come back here. So that's where I'm at right now. Nothing to really complain about. I am blessed because when I left my house, I thought that I was going to come back to absolutely nothing, or something that didn't even resemble my home. And this is just how scary these situations are, and they're coming more frequently, and it's just a lot to deal with. But I did want to kind of share this experience because I know I shared my Imelda experience last year. And, you know, we are safe. We are blessed. Thank you. Don't forget about the people of Southwest Louisiana. They are going through it right now. And I know how that is because after Rita, we weren't allowed back into the city for 10 days. And the power still wasn't on when we were allowed back in. So I hope that people take this storm seriously, and everyone was mandatory evacuated, and I hope that people, because we got lucky this time, I hope that people don't choose not to evacuate next time, because you never ever know what these storms are going to do. Because at first it was going to be Marco that was going to be our problem. Marco ended up going somewhere else, and Laura wasn't even on our radar. Like, no one talked about it, you know. And then all of a sudden Laura became our storm, and Laura has become one of the most powerful hurricanes to hit the United States. So just be mindful. Thank you everyone who sent out those wishes, and we are fine. I just wanted to share this experience with you. Like the videos, hit that subscribe button, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.